Hello, everyone. How are y'all doing today? Hey. Hope you guys had a great weekend. I had a wonderful 3-day weekend. Very busy. Make sure my camera is working. I think that it disconnected from my autofocus. So bear with me here for a second while I fix that. That's what happens when I haven't been here in a couple days, and the last few streams that I had were type sessions. So all right, so Queen, I think we can go ahead and get started whenever you're ready. Heads up, guys, we don't have any pre-orders on the list. So if you guys wanted to place an order or donate for a more detailed or extensive reading, consider placing an order. And as of right now, you will be the first person that I have today. Nikita. Okay. Will Nikita be financially independent by 2013? Nikita, I'm getting a no. That was pretty, like a pretty big no, actually. So there may be some things that you have to fine tune or some adjustments that need to be made before you can feel like you're financially independent by next year. Flo, well, Leo and I reunite as friends. Flo. Flo, I'm getting a maybe for you on that one. I think that it's desired on both parties, but some action is required. Luna Moon, is Scorpio honest to me about the circumstances why we failed? Is Scorpio honest to me about the circumstances why we failed? Luna Moon, yes. I'm getting a yes for that one. There's a slight hesitation, like it's not a big yes. So there could have been some other things as to why you guys didn't work out. It could have been fear on his part, or I don't know, just different things. But for the most part, he was being honest. He wasn't hiding anything. That's what I'll say. He wasn't hiding anything. Roshni, does Sanu see Pooja as an incomparable girl? Desanu see Pooja as an incomparable girl spirit. Roshni, ultimately I'm getting a no for that question, but as you can see, the rods didn't completely move away, so there is some interest there for you. It's just, I think that it may be too soon to tell. Mary, will I meet a new love interest on Thursday? Mary, will I meet a new love interest on Thursday? Hold on. Will I meet a new love interest Thursday? Spirit, this is for Mary. Can you show me a yes or a no? Mary, Spirit does not want to answer that question. I'm getting a no for you, though. There's some mystery here. Shelby says, will I win cash? Will I win money? Shelby wants to know, will I win money? Will I win money? Shelby, you could win small amounts of cash, but nothing like in huge amounts that would be like life-changing. Kendra says, am I manifesting more than enough money for my move to LA? Am I manifesting more than enough money for my move to LA? Kendra, yes. Eliana, will things continue progressing with me and Jay? Eliana, will things continue progressing? Eliana, there's a block here. I'm getting a no. You may have felt things slow down a little bit between you guys. So I feel like there's some kind of stagnancy here. Like I don't feel progression. I feel like things are pretty much staying the same right now. You're welcome, Luna Moon. You're welcome, guys. I see y'all thanking me in the chat. You're welcome. Rashima, will Kenneth contact me soon? Rashima, will Kenneth contact me soon? Yes or no, please, for Rashima. Rashima, I'm getting a no for soon. You're welcome, Kendra. All right, this is for Will I get a college admission this year? Will I get a college admission this year? I'm getting a no for that one. Alishba, reset please. Alishba, is Sagittarius use air in Canada right now? Is Sagittarius use air? I'm getting a no for you, Alishba. I speak. Will things work out between me and JP? I speak. Will things work out between me and JP? Can you show me a yes or a no, please, Spirit? Yes or no? I speak. I'm getting a yes for you. All right, so I've gotten through so far what we have of the free list. We've got about 8 minutes left. Cushy, this is called dowsing rods or divining rods. They are a tool of divination similar to tarot cards or a pendulum, but they specifically answer yes or no questions. And a lot of times when I'm holding the tools, I'll receive more information intuitively in regards to your question that I can elaborate on. It's also been used in history to find sources of water or find missing items, lost items. It did take a minute, I speak. Okay, Sharma is here with a question. Let's see. Sharma says, should I leave everything and concentrate on my studies and career only? Before I can answer that question, I got a yes. So I would say yes, you're following your intuition correctly on that. You said these are more accurate than tarot because I got a no for two different questions. Really? Interesting. I feel like they are more accurate as long as the person holding them is trying to avoid ego and really try to feel the answer. Because a lot of times, since they're so sensitive, you can manipulate the tool. So it's very important to really, activate them and really be close to working with your guides and things like that, so you know and you can feel those subtle changes that are not your movements. You're welcome, Sharma. I see. Yeah, it all depends on when you ask the question. Energy is constantly flowing and changing, and it doesn't recognize time. So, even the smallest micro movement that you do could change the outcome of a situation. So, you could come back and ask the same question tonight at 6 o'clock, and just for an example, and you could get a different answer, but that's just because you've shifted your timeline. And I think that's a really hard thing for people to understand too, who don't really get it, is that you control the way things go in your life. So the littlest thing that you do can alternate things. Our lives is a series of choices and decisions, and what we decide to do is the outcome. So peace and is Amerivere the one for me? Peace and says, is Amerivere the one for me, please? Peace and. Yes or no? Peace and, there's a hesitation there, but I am getting a yes for you. So I think there could be doubt in your mind or their mind about this connection, but Spirit is saying it's blessed by them. Pretty vibe, hello. Are you new here? We are trying to grow our community over here, and if you are new, I would love for you to subscribe and come back. I do free readings every stream. Does F love me? Does F love me? Yes or no, please? I keep getting calls. Sorry about that. Pretty vibe. You could be hearing from this person too. I use that text messages and calls as a sign if I'm doing a reading for you. So you could be hearing from them as well. Pretty vibe. Does F love me? Yes or no, please? Spirit is saying not yet. Because I feel like this will lead to love. I am getting a yes ultimately, but I feel like it's more than likely they have strong feelings for you, but it's not love yet. So it'll just take a little bit more time. You're welcome, pretty vibe. Absolutely. We got a new subscriber today. I'm not sure who that is, but if it was you, thank you very much. All right, so we just have a couple minutes left on the free list. If I have not answered a yes or no question from you and you would like one answered, read my description under this video to see how to be added to the free list. With about 3 minutes left. For those of you who are still hanging out, if you're interested in a mini reading, you can donate a minimum, Queen, I think it's $5, if I'm not mistaken, a minimum of $5 for a mini reading. It's a 5-card spread, and you will get some information. If you want a more extensive, detailed reading, I also do those through Etsy, and you can click my link tree, and that is also in the description. Hello, Blessed. Welcome. Thank you for joining us today. Thank you for subscribing as well, Blessed. I just put the link tree in the description box for you guys and also in the chat. So if you are interested in placing an order, you can click that and it will give you all the different links in different ways to place an order with me. Blessed. Will I clear the exam, the UPCATET exam, if I study more and hard until June 15th? Okay, Blessed. Blessed is trying to pass and clear this exam. Spirit, can you reset, please? Hold on. My rods are trying to recalibrate here. Hold on. Okay, Blessed says, will I clear this exam if I study more hard until, until June 15th. Blessed, I am getting a yes for you. The rods crossed, and that means it's a yes. Keep working hard on that. All right, so the free list is closed. Orders and donations are open. Thank you, guys. Also, consider following me on all the socials. If you click the link tree at the very bottom, it'll show the Facebook page, Instagram, TikTok, obviously here on YouTube. I also have a Twitch channel. And if you have any specific questions for me as well, outside of this, or you just want to communicate with me about something, you can email me, and that's also there as well. I am trying to be more active on Twitch, or not Twitch, I'm sorry, TikTok. So keep an eye out for that. Also, for those of you who order from my Amazon wish list, you will also get a private reading with me. So definitely consider that if that is something you're interested in. Depending on what you purchase depends on how many questions you can ask. Alright guys, so I went ahead and changed the title of this video to come work with me. I listed that the free list is closed, donations orders are still open. I will be working on some office work here, but if you are interested in placing an order, definitely consider doing that right now while the list is very, very short. Actually, I don't want that one. Let me edit that one. just going to set these here so that way they're ready to go when someone places an order. Hello, Taka. Yeah, splitting it up like that is totally fine. Let's go ahead and get into it. So, you wanted a mini channeled reading for channeled messages, okay? And then a general love. Taka, whenever you're ready. Oh, I see here. Okay. So, I have what are PS's feelings and intentions? Channeled message from TG. Sounds good. Give me 1 second here. What are PS's feelings and intentions towards Taka? What are PS's feelings and intentions towards Taka? Thank you for giving me your initials. What are PS's feelings towards SS, please? What are PS's feelings and intentions towards SS? All right, so I see PS looking into the future here. There is some uncertainty, though, surrounding fear. I think that could be a block for PS. The Strength card was trying to come up in reverse, and this asks you to be brave despite fear. But I see them looking at the future as well. PS's feelings and intentions. So we do have the Seven of Swords with the Ten of Swords trying to come out. This does feel like this person could have trouble trusting other people due to maybe what they've been through, or if this is a history with you, maybe they're having trouble trusting you. But take what resonates. I do feel like this person has felt defeated or backstabbed or betrayed in some way. They felt like other people have treated them wrong, and therefore it makes them a bit hesitant. I also see that they could have issues completely divulging how they feel for someone or what their thoughts or intentions are due to this lack of trusting others. Ultimately, they do have feelings for you. The Lover's card signifies a deep connection, a deep soul connection with you, and it's something that they do want to lavish in, indulge in, and also celebrate as well. They just have a bit of a block that I can feel here. This is something that does concern them. We do have the Nine of Swords, which is anxiety, worry. It can be something that also keeps them up at night, or something that completely consumes their mind. There is some overthinking happening here. And Spirit is saying if they continue down this road, they will not have what it is that they want from this. We also have that they need to do things slowly. So, especially with the King of Pentacles, consider the fact that this situation, this relationship or connection that you guys have is not going to move forward quickly. But I feel like they are someone who wants loyalty here. They're someone who is looking for that deep connection where they feel like they can trust. And I think that with the Three of Wands, they are considering that with you here. I do feel like there's some slightly immature energy. We have the Page of Swords and the Knight of Swords. This is a very restless energy as well. It can be good. There's positives to it where it could be someone who just really takes the leap of faith and just trusts that things are going to happen. But it can also indicate that someone's not being very thoughtful with their intentions. They're being a bit hasty or impulsive. And then it also can mean that they allow their thoughts to get away with them. They're not quite necessarily, I mean, we do have the King here, so I feel like this person can be mature, but I feel like they're a bit underdeveloped when it comes to the way that they deal with things and their thought processes. But I do want to be clear that they are viewing you as a significant partner for them, the Lovers. I'm not sure if you have a history with this person or not. If you guys do have a past or you were in a relationship, they're still thinking of you as this life partner person, as this soulmate type of energy. And if not, that's just how they're considering you now. This is something that they do want to relish in. But with the Three of Cups, this can also indicate that there is a third party situation. So just keep that in mind. I feel like this is something that you would be aware of. But the Three of Cups is three of emotions, meaning that there's three different emotions going out here with the third party energy. So if you know that this person is with someone else, or if you are with someone else, that could be why this is popping up here with the Lover's card. I feel like traditions and values are very important to them with the Hierophant. It's very important to them that they find common ground and common interests with the person that they are with. And ultimately, I do feel like they want marriage, but the person that they felt like they could commit to, or the person they could trust, betrayed them and they had to walk away. I feel like there is an offer of love here for you, but just keep in mind that they are going to be moving very slowly. I feel like it's going to take a lot of time for you to have to work with them to make them understand that you are someone that can be trusted. Just follow your intuition with this. Spirit is guiding you subtly. Pick up on synchronicities, possibly angel numbers, signs, and things like that you're coming into alignment if this is someone that you're interested in. But keep in mind, this is something that's not going to move very quickly. So that is what I have for you, Taka, for your first question. And let's move on to channeled messages, okay? Also, Taka, if you are new here, make sure that you subscribe to my channel so you know when I go live. We are trying to grow the community, so it would be very, very exciting if you were to be a part of our Luna Affinity corner of YouTube. All right, so I'm going to use my channeled message deck. Keep in mind that unless I say what it says on the card, unless I resonate with that entirely, there could be different interpretations. So pay attention to what it is that I say as well. All right, so let's see. Thank you, Taka. Oh, thank you for liking the video. I appreciate it. Channeled message from TG2SS, please. Channeled message from TG2SS. What would TG say to SS? What do they want to say? What would they say? Okay, so the first message out is I need some time. If you feel like there's been any distance or space or disconnect between the two of you, this could possibly be that. So this person feels highly connected to you psychically and spiritually. So I feel like they are trying to reach out to you energetically within your mind, within your soul. I meet with you in the fifth dimension means that when you are stepping out of your consciousness and moving into your subconscious, that's where they're trying to connect with you. So you could be feeling their energy even if they're not communicating with you. I also feel like this is highly connected to dreams. So if you're dreaming about them heavily, or if you're just doing something that has nothing to do with them, but randomly they pop in your mind, or you hear their name or something along those lines, take that as they are trying to communicate with you. If you know about astral projection, or you know about how to manipulate your dreams, it could be that they are trying to communicate with you in that way as well. That they feel a lot of happiness when they're with you. So I feel a lot of joy when I'm around you, when I'm with you. You bring me a lot of happiness. And then they do feel like some type of responsibility as well with this is on me, not you. They feel like this, if there is some kind of holdup, delay, or distance that's formed between you guys, it's something that they're trying to work through. They don't feel like this is to do with you. We also have I am afraid of rejection. So keep in mind this person could be slightly insecure. Granted, you could also feel the same way if you feel like your energies are mirroring each other, but I do feel like this person has a hard time coming forward. You have some people who are just fine putting themselves out there, telling you what's on their mind, like making their intentions clear, but then there are some people who aren't like that, and I feel like he's one of those people. We have it's complicated. So that can mean multiple different things. Take what resonates with that, but they could feel like there's a lot of obstacles when it comes to fully connecting and like being all in when it comes to this connection. We have no one gets me like you do. You are one of a kind. I feel like they feel seen and they feel heard when it comes to you, maybe in a way that other people don't make them feel seen or heard. We have you get under my skin. So I do feel like this, it's almost like if, even if they don't want to think about you, they still do either way. We have I worry we've missed our chance. I feel like they just can't control basically how they feel about you or how much they think about you. They can try not to, but it still happens. They could feel like maybe you're moving on, or maybe they're moving on, and they're a little bit worried about not being able to fully commit to this. All right, we have this connection feels more physical to me than anything else right now. And that card indicates that the only thing that they could offer you if they were to come forward is intimacy, sexual encounters, physical connections, but they can't really commit more than that at this time. We also have, let me get two more cards, Spirit. You said you had a dream about him and it was weird. Yeah, so they're trying to connect with you as well. I want to know you better. I feel like this person could feel a bit conflicted with how they feel for you. Sometimes they want to come forward, and sometimes they feel like they need to hold themselves back or get themselves under control. We have you get me, so I do feel like that goes along with the no one gets me like you do. And the more I resist, the stronger my feelings grow. This indicates that no matter what they do, no matter how they try to avoid it, they still feel like this connection, as a matter of fact, it just gets more and more powerful. The bottom of the deck, I do feel like they are keeping you at a distance, or you are keeping them at a distance, because this is a spiritual connection. It's very deep. There is a depth here, and I feel like they feel a bit intimidated. I remember getting the feeling like there could be slight, it doesn't feel like fear necessarily, but it does feel like they just weren't expecting it. They weren't expecting you. They weren't expecting to feel this way. And I think that it kind of caught them off guard. They feel a little bit intimidated by that. So, those are the messages that I have for you from TGSS. Okay. I do have also one more message, is that they feel like they haven't been available and they're sorry about that, but they're not quite ready for this connection. They're trying to keep you at a distance. That's just the word that I keep hearing, is distance. You're welcome, Taka. Thank you so much for placing an order. I appreciate you. If you come back later on and I'm still streaming and you have more questions, definitely feel free to donate or place an order. But I am here Tuesday through Fridays. So if you miss me tomorrow, for example, I'll be back the next day. And also, since you're a subscriber, you can be a part of our community posts now. A lot of times I post giveaways there, I post polls, or questions for you guys, or if I'm having an update in my schedule, like if I'm delaying a day or adding on a day or something like that, you can get a lot of information from there, which is exclusive to my subscribers. So thank you so much. I appreciate you. Hey, Red Rose, what's up? How's it going? Did you say you were gonna donate? So it looks like Raffia. Is that Red Rose? Hey, I speak. What is up? All right, so we're gonna go ahead and do a mini read for Red Rose. Hey Jaden, what is up? Hello all. Give me 1 second. All right, so Red Rose wants to know, what are Chris's feelings and next actions, if any, in the next 2 to 3 weeks? What are Chris's feelings and next actions towards Red Rose, if any, in the next 2 to 3 weeks? Spirit, can you please show me the 2 to 3 week timeline for Chris's feelings and actions? So let's do feelings for the first 2, please. Feelings. Chris's feelings towards Red Rose. Chris's feelings towards Red Rose. And feelings. Okay, let's do actions. Chris's actions towards Red Rose. Chris's actions. Chris's actions. All right. So, Red Rose, good things, very good things. You said for context, it's no communication. We did have a friendly connection, and I did try reaching out with a nice message. So, good things. Actions towards you, I see an offer of some type of like love offer, emotional offer. Cups typically has to do with emotion. So this is not like a physical, tangible offer. This is to do with feelings. So maybe expressing feelings or something along those lines, but something new here involving emotions. We also have the 10 of Cups, which means that this person is wanting, I see a future with you. Like that's kind of what I'm getting. The 10 of Cups is where you feel aligned with someone. It can indicate commitment, marriage, a family. It's love, it's relationship, it's connection. So like their intentions are to possibly, now that you've opened up the dialogue, allow for, that kind of flirting and conversation to progress, because they could be seeing you in this light now over here. As far as feelings go, I feel like they do feel a bit restless. I do feel like there's times where they do want to just charge towards you and not think through the things that maybe they should. So this is a more hasty, impulsive type of card here with the Knight of Swords. They admire you and they adore you. And so these are the things that are circulating around in their mind of how they want to come forward. But as far as intentions, the next 2 to 3 weeks, I feel like there will be some communication back and forth, maybe some expressing some feelings or thoughts or something along those lines, with the intention of progressing this relationship moving forward. Is there a way for you to know if he read the message or not? Because I'm getting that he's trying to think through what it is that he's going to say without coming across too impulsive. Like he feels like he just wants to respond immediately, but there's this part that's holding him back, that he feels like he needs to be more controlled in his response and think through it a little bit more. Red Rose says he has read it. Yeah. So just give him some time to think about what it is he's going to say. Because I feel like his initial instinct and intention was to respond hastily, but I feel like he stopped himself because he wanted to be very thoughtful in his response. Just allow this timeline to unfold, because the trajectory looks very good. If you make any sudden movements or changes to your actions, this can cause your timeline to change. So if you like the way this looks and you want to continue on this path, just allow him to respond on his own time. Great. You're welcome, Red Rose. Absolutely. Thank you for your donation. Sorry, guys, I got disconnected. Red Rose, if you're still in here, I do apologize for the delay on your response. But my whole system just crashed on me. So I do apologize about that. You said your reading brought peace and clarity. You are very welcome. It's actually one of my intentions that I set when I do readings for people is that it brings peace, it brings clarity, it brings comfort, because I think that's what's most important is that you get the information that you need to know to help you be able to move forward in the best way possible. So I appreciate that feedback. That's definitely my intention that I set. And it's good to know that it's resonating for you in that way. For those of you who are just hanging out, my in order through Etsy, or you can donate to my channel. This is where I get new decks and things like that for the channel itself. If you pay through Etsy, that's actually my income. So either way, I do appreciate however you donate to me. And all the information is linked in the description box. I think that was everything I was going to say. So anyway, I will be around. I'm working on my office. I'm putting some packages together and things like that right now for my business. So if you want a reading and you place an order, don't worry. I am right here and I will be right with you. Hello, hello. Just checking in, let you guys know that I am still around. I am working in my office, getting some stuff done right now. But I am here if you want to place an order. trying to work on my Cricut while I am here streaming, and my Cricut keeps disconnecting from my computer, which I don't understand. It makes literally no sense. Hey, I speak. What is up? Are you just popping in and out and hanging out with us today? I just got a Cricut for my business, and that's what I'm doing here in the background is some business stuff for my apothecary. And I'm brand new to it, so I'm trying to figure it all out. But if you want to place an order, feel free. I'm still here, just hanging out, doing some office work. It's a lot to try to figure out. Apparently, they're like, just be gentle with yourself. If for whatever reason it doesn't work out the first time, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just over here just trying to figure out even how to get it working. So, but yeah, so like with my apothecary, I've got crystals that I'll be selling. And then I also will be making tinctures at some point here. I'm hoping before the end of the year. But I've got a Cricut so that way I can make labels for things and cutouts and all that. And now I'm in the beginning stages. One of the first things I'm gonna try to do is a iron-on label for my nephew's. He has a t-ball team, and so I'm gonna try to put his name on the back of the shirt and stuff as one of my first projects. Body care items like lotions. I have not looked into it too much. I did look into cleansers at one point. But specifically for me right now, it's going to be crystals, spell candles, and then the tinctures for my apothecary. I'll probably also sell herbs separately if people want to make their own stuff. I'm sure at some point I'm going to want to dig into body care, self-care products and things like that. But as of right now, I just have to stick with what I know. So that will be what I'm doing for now. But apothecary is all things healing, and everything for self-care inside and out is definitely not off the list or not a possibility. Yeah, it is fun. I'm looking forward to being able to expand it. Just eating whole wheat pasta with mozzarella cheese. Don't mind me. Oh, no worries, girl. You can definitely hang out, join the chat. It's kind of slow today. Right now, I think it'll pick up in a little bit. So that's kind of just what I'm hoping for. Queen, if you're in here, I just saw your text. I am curious as well. Ooh, that's cute. Mm. I'm trying to like pick a font over here. I should put this on the screen so y'all aren't just bored just watching me do nothing. But I'm trying to find a font that I like here. Do you want to buy the Lightseers deck? I think that you should. I feel like a lot of people are called to it because it's very versatile, it's very diverse. It's there's so many key subtle images in there and things like that. So like you can pick up on a lot of things intuitively even if you don't typically read tarot. The colors are just very vibrant, and I think for many reasons it speaks to people. And my suggestion, if you're just starting off, is definitely get the original Rider-Waite, like this one right here. But also, I think it's important too to have a deck that after you kind of learn the basics that you feel called to, because it's all about intuition and you want to make sure that you feel like you're picking things up from it. So if you feel called to it, I say do it. And it doesn't necessarily have to be your second deck. It can definitely be your first deck as well. I just always recommend learning tarot on the Rider-Waite. But if you're just looking for a deck that gives you some intuitive hits or information, there's nothing wrong with just starting off with that one. Oh. Oh. Right, guys, I'm gonna walk away for a minute. I am still Hello, Raj. You are more than welcome to place an order or donation if you want that reading done. My free list is closed, though, okay? Three, three, three. I missed it. Over here trying to do research. That typically means expanding. Things are expanding for you, Queen. Hey y'all, I am still here. I'm just working on some projects for my business. But if you're interested in a reading, definitely consider placing an order. It probably looks confusing because it doesn't look like I'm doing tarot readings right now, but I am. Let's see here. Oh. Oh my gosh, such a learning process with this thing. Maybe. I'm trying to make like little thank you cards. As you can see, I didn't have the pen loaded in there correctly. But essentially that's what I'm doing. But I'm having to like learn all of this as I go. All right, let's try that again. So I'm like, my sister gave me this scrap paper to practice on so I don't have to use my nice paper. But anyway, that is what I'm doing right now, is just kind of learning this thing here. So we'll see. I think after this test run I should be able to use actual paper.